back into the fray. And it's been a while. Hey, are we going to see games? Are we going to see consoles? Man, I need today to be one of my biggest days yet. It's clear, it's cold, it's crisp. My favorite conditions for this kind of thing, right? The game hunt. And we've only been here a few minutes and it looks like we've already got some ducks on the pond.
How much you doing on the PS4? 200?
Hey, a boxed PS4, cool. We're already seeing a console, but not cool for $200. I mean, right now, the pro price at GameStop for one of these with a guarantee is only 170 bucks. I appreciate that it's in the original box though. I mean, they've obviously taken care of this unit, but at 200 bucks, we'd just be too far apart.
It was clean.
Well, seeing some PS2 games here. Wet with morning dew, unfortunately. Luckily, no box art damage has set in yet. Let's take a look.
How much? 3. That's cool, yeah. That's good. That's ATV Untamed. They're wet.
You know, $3 isn't horrible for PS2 games, but unfortunately, there's just a lot of PS2 games, a lot of games from this gen that just really aren't worth anything. And that's definitely the case here, but these MX versus ATV games are cool. They only average about $7 to $10 a piece on eBay, you know, at a high point, but they're still fun games.
And I would be interested in these. Would you do 2 for $5? Okay.
All right, there we go. You know, $3 a piece or 2 for $5. That's a pretty common go-to deal here at the market, and he was cool with that. So getting these for $2.50 each, I'm cool with that. I mean, I'll shelve or play these for that price. Cool, and what's more important is we've broken the ice on this hunt, right? We already got some money changing hands. There's just something psychological about that just, I don't know, it gets the momentum going. Man, I stopped to scope some vinyl at this table. Dude had a Robin Trower record there for $2. Done. Love him. But he's telling me he's got some games that he hasn't put out yet.
Those switches, them are 5 a piece, sir.
Okay.
I mean, them are 10 a piece.
Ooh. $5 a piece? Sure. But $10 a piece, that's a drastic change because a lot of these games in question are already $10 at your local Walmart bargain bin. But uh-oh, dude's pulling out some first-party Nintendo action. Now we're talking. Man, he's at $20 each on these, which honestly is more than fair, right? Because these games, you get Mario, Sonic, anybody like that involved, you're talking about games that seldom dip beneath $40 at a retail level.
I think I will get these 3 from you. I'm going to take a shot on these because we don't have these. I appreciate you letting us look.
I got some Xbox games here you're interested in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll do 5 a piece on them right there. On any of them.
Now these I've got a good bit of, but I may, depending on what we got.
Just stick them right there in that seat.
Yeah, can I do that? Just to get an extra hand free here.
Man, the Xbox games he's got are all cool, just none of them are really worth anything. He's got the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance though, right? It's missing the manual, but I'm pretty sure I've got one for it. For $5, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. And I put off the purchase of all 3 of these Mario games at launch because I just didn't want to have $60 in any of them. But for $20 a piece, I'll be glad to pay that and own these finally. Fantastic. Better deal than you're probably ever going to get these at a retail level. Finding a few more games at this table, but from the looks of it, it's mostly bargain bin material. There's a Ring Fit here too, but it's missing the game. Otherwise, I'd probably be interested in it. You know, my daughter actually came with me on this hunt so she could score some DVDs and Blu-rays because like so many, she's sick and tired of the hoops you gotta jump through to stream everything nowadays with all these services. So we're going to pay for what she found, and that's when I see it. Silent Hill 3, sitting on the hood of a truck. What the?
What do you want for this?
It's got a couple of scratches on the back of it. I know it's like a $100 game, but it still works because I had a PlayStation 2 that I sold this morning.
Ooh, those little teeth mark scratches of the devil.
So he ain't wrong. I mean, disc only, this is still a $100 game, all right? So I gotta take a risk on it. And he guarantees it, and I know he means that, but I'm not gonna hold him to that. Again, the scratches, the little teeth-looking scratches, the little crisscross marks in it, that's significant damage. I mean, you already know this thing's probably gonna freeze at some point. It may boot up, but it is still taking a risk here. I'm gonna have to hope that I can fully repair this game. It's not saleable or shelvable in this condition, but yeah, I mean, a title this cool, I gotta take a shot.
I do like 25 bucks on it because like $110.
And my man wasn't done unpacking yet. He pulled out another pile of games for me to look at. I see a GTA 5 here. You know I grab those every time I see them. There's a copy of Halo Wars. I haven't played that in a minute. A Need for Speed, Naruto, WWE SmackDown. Man, there's some cool games here, and he's only asking $1 a piece on them.
All right, so I pieced out about 6 here.
Yes, sir.
And you're at $1 each.
Just give me $5.
$5, you're the man.
Man, $5 for 6 games. Man, that's just fantastic. This is what we're here to do, right? Mega gaming on the mega cheap. Even if all you got was 6 games for the entire day, you're set for the weekend and beyond with that, right?
Man. Populous was great. How y'all today? Man, we're making it.
Oh, yeah, man. A boxed NES and boxed games. What is this doing here? You know, he probably wants $500 for it too, or it wouldn't still be sitting here.
What we doing on Rambo?
We're going 30.
I mean, that's pretty cool. And you know I gotta know what you're doing on the action set there.
125.
I mean, that's not bad.
Okay, now, come on. Let's break this down. $30 for a boxed Rambo, that's not bad. But $125 for a boxed NES, man, that's a fantastic price. If this is complete, right? If it has everything, if it's clean, we may be in business here. So Rambo's missing the manual, and at that price, I mean, $30 is inching right up on retail with it not being complete. The box is really worn too, so for that price, you might as well get one that's in better shape. I'm gonna hold off on that, and checking the prices on the other games, they're right up around retail too. It's that boxed NES, right? I can't believe that it's priced where it is. We gotta check that out. That's obviously the best deal on the table. So the NES is clean and it's almost complete, right? The box looks good. There's a little bit of tape damage. I wish there wasn't that. I'm not sure why they put tape on it where they did, but the box looks good, right? It's all there. The corners and the sides are good. That's important. Not a lot of wear there. What's missing is the pack-in game, but we're only talking about a Super Mario Duck Hunt cartridge, right? That's not going to be hard to put back with this thing, so you might as well say it's complete.
So 125, you gonna do it? All right.
So I'm going for it. Got to. $125 for a boxed NES. These things can go for a lot more than that in this condition. And somehow I don't own a boxed NES. I've got GameCube, I've got Super Nintendo, I've got N64, even my TurboGrafx is boxed. But I've never found a boxed NES for a price that I would be willing to pay, but here it is today. So for that price in this condition, I think we're gonna go ahead and put that baby to bed. But does this work? How good of a deal did I actually get here? You know we're gonna be looking at that and more in depth in a future episode. And will I be able to successfully repair this Silent Hill 3? More on that as well. This hunt is just getting started too, so be prepared for more action soon. And if you want to see more action now, specifically where I'm scoring a lot of consoles, I'm going to put a link right here so that you can click right here and keep the action going right now. Emceemur signing off for this fantabulous episode. I'll see each and every one of you again on the next one.